Today, I'm gonna be talking about probably the single most important thing that has helped me scale my online coaching business so quickly. If you told me this 2 years ago, I would have just completely laughed right in your face and I wouldn't have believed you. But I can say after being on the other side now, after doing like over 50K in my first 5 weeks with a brand new coaching business, I can tell you how important this thing really is. So let's get straight into it. If you're new to the channel, my name's Jeremy. I help coaches scale with ads and setters and a whole lot more. Let's get straight into this video. We've probably all heard the saying or the quote, you're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. I thought this was like the cheesiest thing ever because you read it all like the personal development, the self-help books, right? They all say that. You're like, yeah, whatever, right? But I can't tell you how true that really is. It's just incredible the impact and the influence that other people have on us. And we might not think about it. We might not actually like realize or see that, but I'm telling you right now, the impact that it has on your mindset, your habits and everything else and kind of how you carry yourself. It has such a big influence from the people that you hang out with, people that you choose to surround yourself with. So if you hang out with like a group of 5 losers, you're going to be the 6th loser. I remember when I was in college, our professors would always tell us your network equals your net worth. We always used to laugh, kind of brush it off and just be like, oh yeah, these old people, they don't know what they're talking about, right? However, like I can't tell you how important that actually is after kind of being on the other side and seeing that actually in action. And what I mean by this is like, if I look around, I see the 5 people I've spent the most time with in the last 12 months. It's like, well, everyone's building their companies. Like I have a group chat with 3 buddies. One of them's doing like 90 grand a month. The other one's doing 150K a month. And the other one's kind of in a similar spot to where I'm at right now. But we're all building something different yet similar. One of the other guys, he does like 150, 200 grand a month. He was one of the ones I've spent the most time with in the last 12 months. And my other buddy, same kind of thing. He used to run some barbershops and now like he started his online coaching business. Now he's building another one right now. No wonder I'm seeing results. And like, no wonder I did 50K in my first 5 weeks. I didn't think that was very good, to be honest. The people that I surround myself with were making way more than that. And that was like a bad month for them. I felt like I was kind of like falling behind. I was like, man, if I don't do like big numbers, then like they're going to leave me behind. It's crazy the impact that actually has on kind of your subconscious mind. If you think about it the other way, if we kind of swap that, like the 5 people you spend the most time with, do an audit right now. Just like pause the video or after this video, make a list. In the last 12 months, who have you spent the most time with? Write them down. Be honest with yourself. And then ask like, are they helping me get closer to my goals or pulling me further away? Are they ahead of where I'm at in the direction that I want to go? Or are they in a completely different direction, doing something completely different? Are they positive when I hang out with them? Do I feel good? Is their energy right? Or are they not? Are they kind of bring me down? They make me feel bad about what I'm doing. Cut off some loose ends, cut off some people, and then double down on the ones that are supportive and encouraging. One of the biggest things I learned from kind of hanging out with him was like the importance of your network. Like he's got an offer that sells for $150,000 paid in full up front. He's already gotten clients asking what happens after 12 months? Can we renew? And that just blew my mind. I thought I was going to be stuck. Like the max I could probably charge is like 20 to 30K, but he just completely threw that idea, threw that belief out the window and was talking about it just so like nonchalantly. But that's the impact that like a really good network can have. It can help you just expand your vision of what's possible. And without that, you might think like 10K a month is a good month, but it's just a matter of like your standards and the people you surround yourself with. Because if you think about it, if all 5 people that you hang around with the most and you spend the most time with are telling you how they're doing 100, 200 grand a month, 15 million a year, your 10K a month is going to seem very small. You're playing a very small game. Whereas if you hang out with people with regular jobs who make 5K a month, 10K a month is like when they're 40. No wonder you're stuck because you think you're doing good. Like naturally we can tell ourselves all we want that we're not going to compare ourselves to anybody else, but like we're going to. Our subconscious mind does that anyways. That's how our brains like process things. It compares, is this thing black or white? Is it more black or is it more white? Like, is it up or down? Like it compares and contrasts 2 different things. So like your brain's going to compare yourself with other people. I'd rather compare myself to people who are ahead of me and make them my peers than people who are behind me, because then that'll just kind of drag me down. It'll lower my standard. If you actually want to succeed and you actually want to like grow and scale really quickly, then be around people who don't play around. The reason I did so well straight out the gate is like all my buddies were. I was like, shit, I got to catch up. The impact that had, the fire that lights under your ass is invaluable. Now you're probably wondering, Jeremy, this sounds great. I totally get it. I need to like expand my network, but how? How do I do that? Here's some ways. Invest in some programs that have a community. That's probably one of the best ways, right? Go to live events, masterminds, get in person, feel the energy. actually meet people face to face. When you meet them face to face, then you build such a good relationship with them. You're just going to naturally develop really good relationships and a really good network. Make a list of everybody you write down. Like my buddy Thomas, he said he's got a Google sheet full of people that he meets, everybody he meets. The rest of their contact info, their name, some notes of what they talked about, what they do, stuff like that. So that way he can always refer back to that. Send some follow-ups. Hey, it's Thomas from this event. Like, I know you're talking about this and like, just want to say that's super cool, blah, blah, blah. But now he knows like what this person does. So if he ever has a problem, he can just like call them up or text them. Hey, what's up? This is Thomas, like trying to scale some ads and having a problem with like setting up my, my lookalike audiences based on like my Stripe CSV or something like that. Can you help me with that? And I'd be like, dude, 100%. Like you got 10 minutes, let's hop on a call. And like, you'd be surprised how many people out there are actually willing to help. Another way you could do it is like actually the way that Thomas I met, like over 2 years ago. Literally, we bought an online course for like $1,000. It was like Eman's like agency incubator in the Facebook group. Thomas posted, he's like, hey guys, I'm hosting a mastermind / accountability group. We're gonna meet once a week. We're gonna do XYZ. Who's interested? This was like when I first started my agency. And I was like, dude, I need this. Like, count me in. Like, there's so many ways to meet just incredible people. And I'd say like, if you can find people who are kind of at your level, but also try and find people who are ahead of you. You might need to pay for that mentorship. You might need to pay for that community. Chances are you probably will, but because you pay for it, that means you're bought in. The more you pay attention, the more you're going to value those relationships and the lessons that you're going to learn from those people as well. Kind of sum this up, find good people, keep them close to you, make sure you're all aligned. They have strong values, similar vision, and hopefully there's at least one person in there that's ahead of you, kind of pull you up to their level. If you thought this video was helpful, if you thought this was valuable, let me know that down below. Really appreciate you guys' feedback. Helps me kind of make more bangers like this. Hit the like button too, shows it to more people. So that way more people can learn this stuff. Because essentially I'm just sharing lessons that I wish I knew when I was kind of starting out as well. So if you want to follow the journey a little bit closer, go follow me over on Instagram. Pretty active on there. My ad is just at Jeremy_Pogue. Follow me over in there. If you got any questions too, just hit me up anytime, shoot me a DM and we'll have a conversation and I'll see if I can help you out. So that said, see you guys in the next video.